the warm glow of paper lanterns, casting their traditional hues outside cozy izakayas, mixed with the cooler, more modern light of neon signs. Here and there, a splash of neon advertised a ramen shop, a pachinko parlor, or a jazz club, hinting at the vibrant nightlife that would soon come to define Shinjuku. This visual tapestry reflected the changing face of the city, a place where ancient traditions intertwined with the pulse of modern innovation. Amidst this symphony of sights and sounds, a young man named Hiroki traversed the labyrinthine alleyways with an air of quiet contemplation. The gentle breeze carried the scent of yakitori and exhaust fumes, along with the distant melodies of street musicians and the rhythmic clip-clop of gata sandals on the pavement. But there was more in the air than just the tangible scents and sounds of the city. An intangible hum of anticipation, a residue of the excitement and change brought about by the previous year's Olympics, still lingered. The 1964 Tokyo Olympics had been a watershed moment for Japan, a symbol of its re-emergence on the world stage after the devastation of World War II. The city had undergone a dramatic transformation, with new infrastructure, gleaming skyscrapers, and a palpable sense of national pride. Yet, beneath the veneer of progress and modernity, tensions simmered. The Vietnam War raged on, casting a long shadow over the world, and student protests against the conflict and the U.S.-Japan Security Treaty were becoming increasingly frequent and vocal. Hiroki, though deeply immersed in his intellectual pursuits, was not immune to the socio-political currents swirling around him. He felt the city's pulse, the clash between tradition and change, conservatism and progressiveness. He witnessed the dichotomy in everyday life, with some embracing Western trends and new technologies, while others clung to traditional values. His apartment, a modest space nestled above a bustling ramen shop, was his sanctuary from the city's cacophony and contradictions. The walls were lined with towering stacks of books, their titles a testament to his insatiable curiosity. The Principles of Quantum Mechanics by Paul Dirac, Quantum Electrodynamics by Richard Feynman, alongside ancient texts on Japanese mythology and the art of Zen meditation. Scattered sheets of paper filled with complex equations and intricate diagrams littered his desk, a testament to his restless mind. And amidst this apparent chaos, a small transistor radio sat perched on a stack of books, its soft hum a constant presence in Hiroki's solitary world. But instead of the Western pop tunes favored by his peers, Hiroki's radio was tuned to traditional Japanese music. The melancholic strains of Inca ballads, the delicate plucking of the shamisen, the haunting melodies of the koto, these were the sounds that resonated with his soul. Hiroki's genius, however, extended beyond the realm of physics. He possessed a rare and extraordinary gift, an ability to perceive and communicate with spirits that dwelled beyond the veil of the physical world. This sensitivity to the spiritual realm, nurtured by his grandmother's ancient wisdom, set him apart even in a city as diverse and vibrant as Tokyo. His reputation as both a gifted physicist and a powerful medium had spread throughout the city, drawing those seeking solace and connection to the other side. But despite his growing fame, Hiroki remained grounded, his piercing gaze reflecting a depth of understanding that belied his youthful appearance. He was a fascinating paradox, a brilliant mind immersed in the abstract world of quantum fields and particles, yet deeply connected to the tangible energy of the human spirit. His interests were as diverse as the city he called home, ranging from the ancient art of calligraphy, where the strokes of his brush mirrored the elegant flow of quantum wave functions, to the pulsating rhythms of jazz, which echoed the unpredictable dance of subatomic particles. Born into a family steeped in tradition, Hiroki's childhood was a harmonious blend of old and new. His father, a renowned architect, instilled in him an appreciation for structure and design, principles that Hiroki applied not only to his physics research, but also to the intricate origami creations that adorned his apartment. His mother, a celebrated tea ceremony master, nurtured his sensitivity to the subtle nuances of human interaction, a skill that proved invaluable in his encounters with the spirits who sought his guidance. Hiroki's world was a microcosm of Tokyo itself, a city teetering on the cusp of a new era, embracing change while honoring its rich cultural heritage. And it was in this dynamic environment, amidst the clash of tradition and modernity, that Hiroki's unique destiny would unfold. One evening, as the neon lights of Shinjuku flickered to life, Hiroki ventured out for his customary bowl of ramen at his favorite yatai stall. The air was thick with the savory aroma of pork broth and the sounds of slurping noodles. Hiroki, lost in thought, barely registered the familiar surroundings. As he settled onto a worn wooden stool, a flicker of movement beneath the yatai caught his eye. A sleek black cat with emerald green eyes was stealthily maneuvering through the legs of the customers, its lithe body a shadow against the dimly lit pavement. Hiroki, who had always possessed a deep empathy for animals, felt an immediate connection to the feline. Its presence seemed to resonate with an unseen energy, a subtle vibration that hinted at something extraordinary. The cat, with a grace that belied its surroundings, approached Hiroki's stool. A piece of chicken, accidentally dropped from a customer's chopsticks, lay tantalizingly close. With a swift, almost imperceptible movement, the cat snatched the morsel and darted back into the shadows. Hiroki, intrigued, watched as the cat disappeared into the labyrinthine alleyways. He couldn't shake the feeling that this encounter was more than just a chance meeting. There was something about the cat's presence, its knowing gaze, that hinted at a deeper significance. Finishing his ramen, Hiroki paid the stall owner and set off in pursuit of the enigmatic feline. The cat, as if sensing his intentions, led him on a merry chase through the maze of narrow streets and bustling crowds. Finally, the cat stopped before a small, unassuming antique shop. The shop's windows were filled with a curious assortment of objects: ancient scrolls, tarnished silverware, faded photographs, and peculiar trinkets that seemed to whisper stories of forgotten eras. The cat, with a final glance at Hiroki, slipped through a crack in the door, disappearing into the dimly lit interior. Hiroki, his curiosity piqued, followed cautiously, unaware that this chance encounter would lead him on an extraordinary adventure. A journey that would intertwine his destiny with that of the enigmatic feline.